Okay, guys, it's Monday, 6:29, and today was all about Greece. Greece is the word, is the word, is the word. I like it. Like I told another trading friend of mine today, I like the volatility that it brings us. I don't wish anything bad on Greece, but it brings some volatility. I got some trades out of it today. I took this signal here around 340, 345. Got a few ticks out of it. I didn't hold anything long today because, I woke up this morning and this thing was already up over $2 in the overnight session. Let's pull it back a little bit. When this thing opened, Sunday night. See, this is Friday close, and then boom, Sunday, 1700, 5 o'clock Sunday, 5 o'clock Sunday Central. This thing just boom ran right up to this pivot and then just chopped, but it was up. I think right there was up over $3 there actually, but then it just chopped around the pivots. And this is these two different lines too, which is always tricky, but got a few ticks early. I got some here and actually got a couple here even, but got out pretty quick. And then I just kind of watched it going into the bond pit open. And then right here, going into the cash session, I went ahead and took a trade and got a few ticks. Didn't hold it long enough, but that's okay. And then watched it, and then right here, got the PPO, and then it pulls back, and that EMA cross took this trade and got some ticks up to this, not quite up to the pivot, but got some good ticks there. So overall, I had 4 trades today, all winners, and got some ticks out of it. Just didn't hold them very long because what these bars, the story these bars don't tell you is with inside them, these 10-minute bars inside them, it was pretty choppy, and you had to really watch it, but it worked out and got some good money today, and had some good signals. These two signals, you get an EMA and you get a PPO, or you get a PPO and then you get an EMA. Those are pretty powerful, and if you can catch them, close to the moving averages, and two signals in alignment, typically works out pretty good, as you can see here. So Monday, the 29th was a good one. I told some of my friends, look what this thing did too, by the way. I pulled the chart on over. Ran up to this pivot, kind of drifted back to the average, and then just the rest of the afternoon as the overall market, E-mini and Dow sold off. Look what bonds did. Tell you what, though, this with Greece, let some kind of I'm not saying this is going to happen because I don't know what's going to happen. I let price tell me what I think I need to do, and I let my price signals tell me what I think I'm going to do. But if Greece comes to any type of agreement, watch the sell-off happen in the overall market, take back off. But let's just see what happens with price. One thing to note, I'm going to squinch this up. If we do happen to get something overnight here, we could chop right down at these double pivot lines and chop all night, but we've got the major pivot point right here at 148.31. We could sell off to that guy. I really thought this morning we were going to touch it. Didn't quite touch it. Got way down here. I would have bet we would have touched that, but we didn't. It runs right up, touches, goes through it. You would have thought we could have almost got to that, a few ticks off of it, but we'll see what happens overnight, and we will see what tomorrow, end of month, brings. Oh, and that's what I was going to say earlier. End of month, typically the last few days of the month, for me here lately, last several months anyway, I tend to give some money back, so I'm a little more cautious at the end of the month and to see what happens. But the rest of this week should be interesting going into July. The 4th is on Saturday, so I would expect Friday to be pretty light. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we might get some good trades off, but I would look to see Friday being pretty light and people heading out real early. I doubt I'll even mess with anything much Friday, but today there were definitely two great signals that you could have sucked up some ticks. I got lucky and caught some on these other ones early, but happened to catch some on the bigger moves. I should have stayed in this one a lot longer, but that's okay. I made money, and that's a good thing. That's all I got, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.